I know, I realized I forgot it last week too. I think we're just so tired. What's the scariest movie?
I got my bestie Jenna with me. Hi Jenna.
Hello.
What is your favorite thing about Central Park?
Basic answer.
I feel like
everybody says that. I feel like there's a place more on the east side, north, maybe where Guggenheim is. They have like a very hidden away kind of park with some nice architecture there. I like that area a lot.
I've been here like less than 5 times.
I like the rollerblading and the roller skating. I recently went. Yeah, like right over there.
What do you like about Central Park? Or what do you hate?
I like Sheep's Meadow, and then I think the public restrooms could be improved.
Could be what?
Improved.
In Manhattan, it's a nice restaurant there.
Group that goes roller discoing. I want to join them. I want to get good enough to join them.
Right now, it's Rashab.
Oh, thanks. No, actually.
All these people.
All the.
Every single person here, actually.
Not a specific.
No, just all these people. I didn't expect this.
like a DJ over there and everything.
She hates Central Park.
Wait, actually, yeah. I think there's better parks out there.
Oh my. Alright fam, today we're going to my favorite place in New York City. No, for real, the best park in the world. Central Park, baby! We're gonna hit all the photogenic spots and main parts of the park, as well as some of the secret places that I found in my couple years of having lived just a couple blocks away from Central Park. We're gonna start in the southeast corner of the park, and there's a lot to get to. I just got off work, so let's do this. We got 2 hours until sundown. And Central Park is huge, so we're doing this all on foot. I'm gonna be running around, get a workout in, so if you see me sweating during the video, that's why. I got my Apple Watch ready to go. Oh wait, got my Apple Watch ready to go. First stop is the Central Park Zoo. This is literally right in the entrance of the southeast corner. And just gonna start the workout, we'll check in soon. I'm not going to go inside because I don't have tickets, but I have been here a couple times. It is a pretty decent zoo. They have a lot of the animals that you'd want to see, like penguins, which reminds me of penguins of Madagascar. And they got ferrets and I think some bears, some seabirds. Yeah, grizzly bears, monkeys, snow monkeys, leopards, red pandas, which kind of fake because they aren't actually pandas, so I was disappointed by that, but they are pretty cool. And penguins, which is just straight penguins in Madagascar. Yeah, definitely want to check this out. Definitely a cool destination. I'm not going to go inside. Like I said, we don't have time. 2 hours until sundown. But let's get to the next spot. As you can see, a lot of people here today. Super nice day. A lot of bikers, a lot of people on horses and carriages. Those are mostly tourists. I would personally advise against those carriage rides just because they're pretty overpriced and not as cool as you might think. But definitely worth it for the one time. We're coming up now on Gapstow Bridge. This is one of the first and best bridges that you'll see right over a lake. Definitely makes for some good pictures. Actually, I got some insane pictures at this same bridge when it was snowing earlier this year. Central Park is for all 4 seasons. Don't let them tell you it's only for the summer or only for the fall for the leaves or the spring. It's beautiful all year. That having been said, this is one of those places that resembles exactly that. This is Wollman Rink. This is an ice rink over the winter, but as you can tell in the summer, they turned it into pickleball courts. I played pickleball for the first time last week. Actually really fun. Don't let the people tell you, oh, it's a fake sport. It's a good time, and Wollman Rink is a good place to play over the summer. All right, moving on. So there's a lot here in this southern part of Central Park. And one of these places I'm talking about right here is this giant rock that's behind me. Actually, a really nice place if you want to take pictures with Billionaire's Row, which is the tallest buildings on the southern side of Central Park. Let's see what kind of view we get today. As you can see, fantastic view. Would be a little bit better, or a lot better, if this was during sunrise or sunset. But even right now, this with the buildings in the background, definitely a good place for pictures. All right, it's already 6 p.m. Gotta move on. Gotta pick up the pace a little bit. Definitely spent a little bit too much time in this section of the park, but we got a long way to go. And while I'm going through the park, I'm gonna run into this track a lot. This is the main Central Park running track, biking track, and this is usually the loop I run when I'm running around Central Park. But today we're gonna take a little bit of a scenic route just to show you all the cool things that are here. This is called the mall section of Central Park, and there are no stores here, but I would guess it's called the mall because it's just such a vast walking area. You will always see a lot of people in the mall. There's going to be people selling stuff up ahead. There's statues of historians, famous people from history, littered all throughout the mall. If I had more time, or maybe in a separate video, I'll definitely go through all of the statues, but I recommend that you come here and check that out yourself. And this is just one of those places that you have to just come and chill, walk around, really just soak in the nature and the essence of New York, because there's just so much to see here. And it's just like you can really feel the peacefulness of nature, especially surrounded by the concrete jungle. Also, there's a lot of trees here, which means there's a lot of shade, which is really nice. So I really appreciate that. I would not recommend coming here in the middle of a run or in the middle of any rushed process like I'm doing today. That being said, if you're in New York or you're visiting New York, I assume you're busy, so if you need to make a quick stop here, still definitely worth it just for the music and the experience. And this is the amphitheater located inside the mall. Here they usually have performances. I think you can see some people might be setting up for tonight. Depending on the time of day you come, there's always some performances going on here. And there's some other areas in the park as well that have live music. Actually, most of the mall that you walk, there's going to be a lot of live music, so definitely keep your ears open for that. We're gonna go right into the next place with live music, which is the arcade right under Bethesda Terrace. The terrace is just so beautiful, and the music here is always extremely beautiful and calm. Another great place for shade and just great architecture. And you can see people behind me, I think, taking wedding photos. Yeah, a lot of people get married here. This is one of the places that you may have already heard of when you think Central Park. This is Bethesda Fountain, one of the most photogenic places. Definitely always packed with tourists, so if you want to get solo photos, you're gonna have to, well, you can find some spot around the fountain. Like anything else, you're just gonna have to come really early in the morning or really late at night, but probably early in the morning is best. Definitely on a weekday, although today is Tuesday and it's still packed, so I don't know. And right over here, right across this pond, is the Loeb Boathouse, which rents out boats if you want to go on a little boating ride, paddle yourself. Very safe, it's very easy. I've gone boating a few times, always a fun time, always worth, I think it's like 20-30 bucks, something like that, and you get an hour, and it's really chill, it's really easy to do the boating and everything. So definitely another sight to see in Central Park, but also an activity that you can participate in. And if you take this left side route out from Bethesda Terrace, you're gonna get to one of my favorite places in the park, and definitely my favorite bridge. And you know it's the best bridge because there's always a lot of people here. This is Bow Bridge. Very beautiful. You see people here for special occasions. A lot of people taking photos. And you can see the boats too. I try not to spend too much time on that bridge just because I want people who are visiting it for the first time to have it to themselves. I'm here almost every other day. Oh, it's okay, it's okay. Watch me run through so many people's pictures here because this is where you get the best view of the bridge. Oh, sorry. Ready? Ready for the view? 3, 2, 1. Look at this. This is what we worked so hard for today. I mean, this is truly just an unmatched picture spot. And if you keep walking past the bridge on the left side, we get to my official favorite spot of Central Park. That is a stubborn piece of hair. The ravine. The ravine is my favorite part of the park for a few reasons. One of them being like, it's an actual, almost kind of like a hiking trail. Not really, it's more just walking paths. I'm just taking a Hutter way up right now through the rock just because I feel cool like that. I don't know, granola boy summer. And I'm just a big hiker in general, so this is just a vibe. But I mean, the secret places that the ravine has. Check out this hut. I try to come here whenever I run in Central Park because it is just in the middle of the woods, blocking everything. It feels like I'm literally in Avatar, and it is just one of the best places to meditate. And whenever I come here, I just like to pretend that I'm Aang to meditate, at least do some deep breathing. But of course it is New York, so there might be some twisted tea cans here. Who knows, it's always something new. Side note, if you've been wanting to get into meditation, I recommend a guided meditation app. I use Sam10 just because my work pays for that. Definitely recommend guided meditations. Has helped me be more in the moment and do stuff like making these videos. Yeah, literally so much to see in the ravine. So many different paths and so many different just little huts where you can sit, relax, read a book, listen to music, listen to the sounds of nature. There's little streams, there's waterfalls. One thing I will say about the Ramble is it's very easy to get lost. Lots of winding paths. Definitely need Google Maps loaded and saved if you're gonna come here. And I just had to turn around because I don't think I'm going the right way. And this is what I mean when I say it's like a hiking trail. I mean, look at this. It's got little rocks, a stream running, goes right into the Hudson River right over there. I mean, it's just beautiful. I bet 90% of you guys watching this have not been to the Ramble, or at least the places that I'm showing right now. I was shocked when I found this place. It's like a hidden oasis. Another cool spot where you can see the lake here and some of the skyline. About the boathouse, I don't think they have reservations, or at least they did not. When I was here a couple years ago for boating, there's always a line where you have to check in, and I think the last boat goes out an hour before sunrise. So if you do want to boat, come here early, wait in line, or you can do my tried and true strategy, which is just tell your friends to come here early and you can meet them in line. All right, like I said, we got about 1 hour, have a lot of ground to make up. But now is when I can actually make it up, because the next destinations we have are a little bit further into the park. And now I can at least join the runners in the main Central Park loop. The fake Washington Monument, I think it's called the Obsidian. And to my left here is the Metropolitan Museum of Art. It's right inside Central Park. The Met Gala was lit yesterday, so I can't show you the front right now, but just take my word for it. It's right here in the park if you're into art, or even if you're not, just one of the landmarks of New York City. Let's check my Apple Watch. How much have we walked today already? I think we just hit 3.15 miles. Definitely got a lot more to do. And the sun is setting, so that does not bode well for me for this video. But we're gonna see what we can get to. Our next stop here is the Belvedere Castle. Yeah, you heard me right. There is literally a castle in the middle of Central Park. I don't really spend a lot of time here just because it's more of a check it out and you're done type of vibe. But yeah, there's legitimately a castle. The castle also marks the start of the really big reservoir, which is smack in the middle of Central Park. And a lot of people, when they look at the map first of Central Park, they think that the reservoir is the original, like the big lake that you see when you first enter from the south side. But no, this is a huge, huge reservoir, which is smack in the middle. It's pretty far up, and if you're not looking for it, you might miss it completely just because it's blocked off by a lot of trees. And unlike the park, it's really gated off. But the good news is there is a huge running track that goes all the way around the reservoir. If you don't want to do the big mile loop, this way more scenic alternative, definitely a plus if you're someone who likes to run or walk or just wants a scenic time while you're exploring the park. And since the sun is setting and I just got my Apple Watch low battery notification, damn you Apple battery. Damn you Apple battery. Damn you Apple battery.